Yeah, Grand Rising. Get your coffees and teas. Like I'm in the middle of listening to the word, and I'm not going to go into details where I'm at because it's a lot going on spiritually, but it's a lot of things, good things happening. So we're going to focus on the positive aspects of this. But I'm coming to you guys this morning. Um, how would I say this? First thing I heard was, "I wish she shut the fuck up." Okay, but it's more of being calm, being cool, being collective. I'm guessing some shit that some things that someone has done are now being placed in the public's eye, right? And it's more like a genie being in a bottle, and it's like that's what someone wants you to feel. Like literally, someone wants you to feel like that genie in a bottle. If you ever watched the movie about the genie in the bottle, about the little lady being in a bottle, I'm gonna say this: the bottle bust. Okay, so you are heard. You are being heard. Um, I also want to say you are having this moment where you are realizing since the videos that I made from yesterday has posted on my page, I am noticing the energy that I'm feeling this morning. It's basically more of you being calm. I feel like someone's trying to pull a fast one. Okay, you being calm versus someone steady trying to attack and do things. But I'm gonna say this: Spirit is really pulling me to say those things are over. There's no contract with you or your family or this person. Like it's over. Something is really being is supposed to be over. Someone's being is confirmed. It's being confirmed that someone is like has been a problem. Okay, and the way that someone has went by doing something towards you is showing a lot of truth. It's showing a lot of clarity, um, whether it's on your social media page, whether it's other spiritual messengers, whether it is, getting signs from the universe, people showing you signs or whatnot or what have you to bring you into this clarity. There's a lot of people that's on your side. I'm going to say that again for the people in the background. There's a lot of people on your side that is really standing in the corner and standing in the gap. And what you don't see is because you're protected from not seeing, because it's like, the dark side. You could have sight of the dark side, right? But while you have the light, that energy of the, well, not energy, but that knowing of that dark side and knowing what it's capable of, that's like, oh no, don't show my earth angel. Don't expose this just yet because she's a part of the death. Okay. I'm a part of death. Any earth angel that you come by or you come in tune with, we are a part of death. Okay. I want you to know that. So death would never be a place for us because we're connected to the dead. Okay. We are earth angels. Are you getting me? So now that you being aware, that they're being aware of who you are, they don't want to disclose certain things to you. They want to disclose them to you. Like if that, hold on, let me make that make sense. They don't want you to be a witness of their dark side, right? They want you to be a witness, right? They don't want you to see it, but they want you to be a witness. And I know you're probably like, well, I have to see energy. You don't have to see anything. Energy. It's energy. Energy exchange, energy meets, energy you read, energy you feel. Okay? And that's got to do a lot with the eyes. Okay? And now you're in a position where you are noticing and balancing out the light and the dark. And some things are not going to be revealed to you in so many ways. It's going to be like a psyche download, a psyche overload, or it's going to be like a in tune of nudge. It's going to be more like sign synchronicity. Excuse me. Excuse me, spiritual. Spiritual birds. They don't feel good. Anywho, so with that being said, it's a lot of things that's gonna align with you with what's going on about the energy, about your psychic downloads, your psychic gifts. Some of you guys are learning new things spiritually, meaning that you are learning, how to manifest, how to bring things in towards you, not only manifesting, but you could be learning how to um, balance money. You could be learning how to, have better a spiritual communication or a spiritual relationship by not working with certain spirits, okay? And this is where I'm going to give you some insight about myself. I have thought about working with spirits, certain spirits. But I'm going to tell you something. When you are really chosen and you really a person of God, like those things cross your mind, but it's like, how can I have myself? I'm hearing Erykah Badu song. How can I explain myself? So na, na, na. Yeah, I'm hearing that song. So Erykah Badu is something. What? Erykah Badu is a buha. Okay. Hi, Miss Badu, you watching me? Okay, so moving forward. So you are at this place where you're thinking about working with spirits, or get into the Richie place or whatever. Okay. I want to say this. Um, Deep within you, you don't want to do these things, right? That's the energy surrounding you that's working with these spirits. It's a message because you know who you are. You know what you have going on with you. You're aware of who you are. These are people in the energies, and you're picking up on their energies. You're picking up on their patterns. You're picking up on what they're doing towards you. So they're working with some type of spirit. It will be announced to you. That spirit will announce itself, okay, by you. So it may become as a familiar spirit, okay? And I want you to say access denied, okay? Access is denied from you, okay? And moving forward, so something deep within your spirit and your soul will not allow you to work with these spirits. And you're seeing why. Okay, because you can be getting a lot of, like, how would I say this? A lot of clarity on certain spirits that is good for you to work with. You could be hearing other people saying, "Oh, I work with this spirit and this works for me, and they compromise with me, they protect me, and I feel shield, I feel blossom, I feel bloom," and I'm like, oh, so that's like a, how would I say that? That's like more of a, why they sound so close to my unit. Just a moment. Okay, guys. So, like I was stating, you could be wanting to work with certain spirits to help you, but you're knowing that's not your energy. That's not who you are. You're being reminded of who you are and what you're doing right now, because how would I say this? The universe sees you and know that you can see and know, like, being reminded of who you are and what you did in your life. And now you're in a place of position where, how would I say this? You're giving another, you're being announced as a spiritual, like your spiritual ranking. You're ranking high spiritually. So you're getting an opportunity, another opportunity, divine opportunity to do something, or to be a help in involving other people in your environment, or with people in general, or something in that nature. Okay. And you knowing these things, and you're preparing yourself, whether it's your children, whether it's, your children and their friends, something's going to be happen where there's going to be a lot of balance, a lot of clarity to a situation, and you're going to have a lot of balance in it. But there's going to be a lot of joy a lot of freedom come with this positive change. I want to say too, they reminded me to stay like, how would I say this? Stay consistent. Okay, it's very important to stay consistent. Meaning, if you get up in the morning and you pray, and you watch the Bible, you do Bible study, whatever you do in the morning, stay consistent, stay true to that. I'm gonna say this: you could be seeing where, because at night, like I notice at night, like when I don't pray, I'm up to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sleepy, but I'm not asleep. That's you're going through awakening. Okay, so at that time, I'm strolling on social media. And normally I'm being noticed and reminded that I'm normally in my books. I have like maybe 5 or 6 books I've wrote, nothing but affirmations. And it's like, now that I've studied and did what I need to do, it's like, okay, this is my time, me time, this time of night. But God is trying to tell you something. God is trying to speak to you. He's trying to give you clarity, 111 on timeline as I speak. So while he's trying to reveal something to you, I feel like you need to be mindful. You need to be very, very, very mindful. And I'm speaking to myself too, because it's like sometimes we don't know and we don't understand what's really going on spiritually, because we could be trying to balance out the dark and the light, and trying to get clarity and understanding and gain knowledge for what we're trying to understand. I mean, I can say, well, at the same time, yeah, trying to gain knowledge and understanding, meaning that you're trying to get the understanding of what's going on and gain the knowledge from it. Okay, meaning where you won't have to make the same mistakes or go through the same thing over and over again. You would know it's something for more of like a familiar. Okay, so if you ever like sees a task or something going on at one place, and then you get to another place, a new environment, and you see the same patterns happening, like you need to resurface, you need to alchemize. That's when you go to alchemize that energy. Okay, that's where you do that at, when you start to see the familiar. Okay, so moving forward, I want to say, why you being awakened, or something being illuminating during this time, because there's a lot of things that's going to illuminate. It's going to be X'd out. It's not going to be another pattern. It's not going to be another cycle for some of you guys. For some of you guys, you're realizing that there's repeated cycles trying to form, but you've seen that you breaking those patterns. So it's coming up. Psyche overload is coming up, because it's an overload. It's just like you get a lot of information about things about the past, and you're breaking those habits. You're breaking them. And there's a time for a new lead. So now a time for a new purpose, new things to start happening for you. And now that these new things are happening for you, you're getting more close to Mother Gaia in some type of way. I don't know why, but the other day I saw the sun come out, and it was just like, I wanted to be outside. I wanted to, endure the earth, the air. I wanted to be out in the ground, on the grounds. I wanted to be, like with that energy. I wanted to, just be out. And, I said, much as I want to go out right now, I said, I need to be disciplined. I need to discipline myself. I need to have self-control. I need to focus on what's more important right now. And I'd say to myself, what's more important right now is to me to maintain my peace, maintain my truths. And we know when to sit still. Okay, we could be called out of our home to go environments or whatever, go to meet someone or greet someone. But when you know that that's not a good feeling, when you got that anxious energy, that's not your energy. You got to know what's yours and what's not yours. So when you get that anxious energy to want to go out, knowing that you're a homebody, knowing that, you can feel and see like what's trying to form, knowing great things are coming towards you, you got to discipline. That's when you're like, oh no, this is not my energy. Like I'm cool. Like I'm chilling and you're vibing and you're getting information because you know what's happening. You know that things are breaking off. You know that you're being free. You know that whatever was trying to form against you, whatever battle or attack that someone sent to you, you're being released from that energy. Okay, so whatever it was, it's been illuminating. Okay, and now it's like you're sensing some type of form of peace, and it's like you could have prayed for your peace back. Okay, you could have prayed for a lot of things, and God is revealing Himself to you about your peace, about your joy. Okay, and how would I say this too? Being out in Mother Gaia, I want to talk about that. I'm gonna say I'm an Earth sign. Okay, I'm a Taurus. Okay, and some of us can be bullheads. We can be hard headed, but most of us we are laid back anyway. We're a cool breeze, and we chill. We don't do all the gossiping, the arguing, the confusion, the drama. We don't do that. And now, like you could be seeing like how things are changing, how you are changing, how you maturing, how you have grown, and how you have balanced out yourself with the dark and the light. And now you're seeing where certain things was coming at you, and you wouldn't understand like how can this happen to me or how can this go on towards me when I'm changing and you're not being noticed. You can feel like you wasn't being noticed when you have changed. Okay. And it's like the universe is saying, well, if this person's changed, then why are your situations that how would I say this? How can a situation with you changing, how can something else not change if you're moving to change? Okay. There could have been a 12-year cycle. There could have been a 3-year cycle. There could have been a 4-year cycle. It could have been a 5-year cycle. Could have been a 6-year cycle. Something in that nature. What led you to keep going through this? Because it's had to been a lesson. It's had to been something, place, thing, or person that you had to release and let go. And now that you have figured it out, you're moving forward. And it's like as I speak this, I see a spider. There's a spider on my door. Yesterday, I seen a spider on my wall. That's abundance. Okay. I want you guys to know that that's a lot of abundance. A lot of things coming towards you right now. Yeah. And this is summertime too, just about. So I'm going to see a lot of spiders. Anyway, moving forward. So now you're being, excuse me, you're getting understanding of, things changing for you. Okay. You're understanding that you're seeing it because you're changing, and now the situation that you've been dealing with, and you can know these things. You can know, places, things, and situations that you had to change about yourself or let people go that no longer align with you. If you change, a lot of people is not going to, respect the fact that you change. They're going to still be in a doubt into something. And I'm going to tell you something. You do not have to waste your energy explaining those things. You do not have to waste your energy to convince anyone that you changed. You yourself is going to put that energy out before you ever. I'm gonna say this. It's a song that I would listen to, and she says, "My energy speaks for me before I ever have." She said, "When I walk into a room, my energy speaks for me before I ever have to open my mouth," and that's a fact. That's a big fact. That's a big truth. Meaning, have you ever noticed when you do walk in a place of building? Just hear me out. Have you walked in a place of building and people just kind of look at you? The energy is screaming. Okay, that means that you're powerful. You're very powerful. Okay, because I know myself, when I walk in certain rooms, I get like, damn, what was that? Yeah, I get all the attention. And I can't say all the attention, I'm just meaning like all eyes on me. People are watching me, even though you might be in the public's eye. Okay. Some of you might not be in the public eyes, but you are recognizing, you're recognizing it. And that's you taking time to yourself. That's how you know when you're under the spirit, you're under God's truth, you're under God's word. And that's even giving me clarification, because I remember when I was under God's word and how people would see that energy on me, or see that should have recovered on me. Okay, so now you're releasing, that energy is being released. I can't say being released from you, but it's like a shield over you, right? A shield of protection surrounding you, right? And it's like that shield is walking with you, it's on you. So when you go in the present, it's like the eyes that see you, it's not an evil eye, it's like a bad energy, but you don't know what other people are carrying. So it's a shield that's protecting you from what people seeing of you. Okay. So now that you are understanding that and you see that, because some of y'all probably was wondering, like, why everybody looking at me? Like, why are people watching me? It's that shield that's on you. It's the aura. If you're like, say for instance, I'm gonna say this again, one more time. I'm gonna repeat myself. When I was under the presence of God, it was a shield surrounding me. So bad energy couldn't stick on me. Okay? Meaning, like, one day I went to the store, and this was a long, long time ago. I was walking with my children. I had my kids with me. And I was going through some changes, but I was still blessed. I was still blessed. And we walked to the store. I went to go get my family some food, and all of us walked to the store. My kids were really, really young. I'm talking about maybe 6, 5, 4, 3. And I know my little boy, he was like maybe 1, so I had to carry him. And so I get to the store, I purchased my items, and the lady went to give me my money. And I can sense the spirit on that lady. And I had been under the word all day long. Like, my kids were in the room. They played their game. They were playing their games. My other son was on my phone. So everybody was occupied, but I was underneath the word worshiping all day, and I remember leaving my home, like I said, going to the store. I got to the store, and the lady, like I said, the lady was talking to another lady, and she went to get my money, but I saw like a spirit was on her. Spirit was on her. I knew it, and when something ain't meant for you, whoo, Lord have mercy. I don't even know how to say this. Something ain't. I'm just take my time with it. When something's not meant for you to take with you or to be on you, that thing gonna bounce. That spirit gonna bounce off of you. And I gave her my money, and she was giving me some change back. And y'all, I didn't want to touch her hand. I swear to God, I didn't want to touch the lady's hand. So what I ended up doing was I put my hand out to get the money. When I put my hand out to get the money, I checked my hand like that, and the money fell. And that was God's way of protecting me from that spirit if she touched my hand. And she just kind of looked at me, and I didn't say anything to the lady. I just got my money and whatever, and I left out the store or whatever, and I kept going. And as I left out of that store, and I was getting home, I just got like, when you're shielded and protected and people know that they cannot transfer spirits to you, people will start attacking you. So they had a man in a truck pass by, and no, not that particular time. I'm struggling. I got my kids in my hand, and the lady stopped. She asked me, did I need a ride? I said, ma'am, I know I'm struggling. I said, my bag's busting. And she saw that too. She said, baby, I saw it. She said, that's why I came back. And I had asked that lady to double bag my bag. She didn't. I didn't pay. I was like, okay, so whatever. So my kids was fussing because it was hot. And the house was right there, right across the field. And all my stuff just started busting out the bags. I was like, okay, God, I'm almost there. I'm not going to trip, I'm just going to get home. And the lady stopped, and I said, man, my house is right there. I said, if God had me to struggle, I won't learn my lesson from this struggle. That's exactly what I told her, something in that familiar. I said, if I let you, I said, if God got me to struggle, I won't learn my lesson. And she said, babe, I know that's right. She said, well, your house right there? I said, yes, ma'am, it's right there, that red house right there. And I kept on going. And she said, all right, I just want to know if you need help. I said, I'm okay. But that right there lets you know when certain things are not meant for you to go through, when certain situations not meant for you to go through in life itself, and you have learned the lesson, and you can go back and do this right here, what I'm saying, and give that information to somebody. Y'all been through a lot. And I don't even look like what I've been through. The residue is it's not on me. But just the fact of me telling somebody, if God put me in it, what makes you think God can't take me out of that? I don't care how long it is. I don't care how long something takes. If God can bring you through it, he can bring you out of it. So, and he will release you from things that you feel like you have no control to release yourself, or no power to release yourself from. Because God says, lean not to your own understanding, but the understanding of who? Him. Okay? So with that message, y'all be blessed. Stay, aware, stay focused, stay true to your journey and your path, because you're onto something. And at this point, you can't be stopped. You have a purpose and you're here to serve it. Bye.